Hey guys, welcome back to our live reaction for Kyokou Suiri episode 12. I'm Hal, and joining me is Kere.
Hello, people.
Alright, last episode, I think, or at least it's an epilogue. Anyway, let's start in 3, 2, 1, go. This series is getting an Android already. It's announced, I think they get the prototype out already as
Oh,
well.
Kotoko?
Yeah,
Only
Kotoko.
Kotoko, right? I mean, Jin here is not worth getting a one.
Kuro, not really.
Wait, is his name Jin? I even forget what's his name.
Yeah, I think it's Kuro.
That was a nice bow. Like, I know Detective Conan never bows. How about Kinaichi? Does he bows?
What?
Does Kindaichi bow after he finish a story? No, not a story, a case.
No. Usually something happens at the end of the story, but it's usually just them leaving the place. Because it's usually in like a secluded place instead of somewhere they're used to hang around. Like if you think about it, Detective Conan, or Case Closed as it is known in the West, has some really bleak places. Like the thing I remember the most was there was a case of a murder in the elementary school where they hit the corpse on an elevator. It's like,
Damn, that was so traumatic.
yeah, I was like, and I thought about it. I was like, what kind of school has an elevator? But like, Kyokou Suiri, it's it's a mix of places, right? Because that time we went to the swamps in the mountains, while this one is in the middle of the city. Kindaichi is a mostly secluded places. They're rarely in the middle of the towns. Not never, but yeah, you win this time. Okay. And do we have a few already? Gods, I mean.
Why? Because he's small? Oh, she was fighting too. Wow.
Of course. Oh, it's suddenly full of yokai.
So many yokais. I'm kinda happy.
I guess even in victory, no one wants to touch Kuro. What?
Oh, Gasadokuro. That's the one that's used for transportation several episodes
Yeah,
ago, right?
because it's so gigantic.
So because people believe that Nanase Karin is alive, will she like resurrect herself?
Oh no, she'll just stay in hiding because she changed names, remember? According to the made up lie.
So how often will we see Rika-san again? Else?
In the other chapters, she's shown up like not often. I'll be honest with you.
But she's recurring, right?
Yeah, she's definitely recurring. She's shown up a few times, but she's never like how to say. She's never like the main thing they fight. The sister is still alive. I mean,
Well, at least the sister is not suspected of being the culprit.
yeah, not anymore.
Uh, is that like a flaw?
You wouldn't call that a flaw, would you?
Yeah, the point of being immortal is you cannot die, you cannot age.
I'd say it's a bonus. See if you can't die from that. If you can still die afterwards, because most series being an immortal sucks. I thought she couldn't eat meat. Oh wait, was chicken one?
Yeah, she already make peace, I think. After all, she's talking to her ex right now.
I guess. Mm-hmm. The hell was that animation just now? Is this the first time that she saw the thing? The place she first saw the thing. Is that it?
Yeah, we are halfway.
$28. That's actually amazing.
Man, she was losing some consciousness there. It's not just an irregular sleep.
Yeah. That's a lot of steam. Just saying. Oh, they actually had 2 rooms. Okay. I don't know what I expected, honestly.
Oh, I know this one. And that's why humans are short-lived. Well, at least the short life is beautiful, or at least it should be.
Hmm. Oh, that's kind of smooth, no? Ah, there's more to the story. Okay, I see. I think this is pretty smooth, no? And this is the first time he praised her.
He's the ladies' man.
Well, two girls are attracted to him, so I guess.
If you eat mermaid and kudan, you get this kind of power. Imagine eating all other kind of yokai.
Well, you have to get the right mix, and also a lot of people died trying to do this.
Is that it?
I think so. Yeah, this episode is more of an epilogue than more than anything. So. It's raining. How is it gonna be a lovely day? Or do you both like rain? I don't know. So, what do you think of that one case? Get it?
It's damn long. That's pretty much the whole season.
It is, right? That's why I was like, ah, yes, they're not gonna do the stupid shit. And then they did the stupid shit. I was like, why? I thought they were just gonna skip the entire thing, honestly. Like,
Is it
it's
even
a
an important case? Because I thought it's gonna be important because Saki's gonna be not Saki, Rika gonna be important, but Rika is not really that important.
Rika. Rika shows up more and more later on. She's like their main nemesis. Think of it as like Batman and
Nemesis.
Joker. Think
Okay.
of it as like Batman and Joker, right? There are other villains, but it's usually linked to Joker. It's not always, but it's sometimes there. And I think their ultimate goal is to catch Rika so she stopped trying to do whatever she's currently trying to do, which is make a god to stop her from being immortal. The whole series, I love the series. I love the uniqueness in its entirety because like there's nothing else quite like this where it's just explains cases with words but mixed with supernatural in anime.
Yeah, I get it.
I don't know Bakemonogatari, but Bakemonogatari eventually like does it on the physical level. You know? This one does it on the physical level as the side. Like it's there, but you don't focus on it. It's just over there while Kotoko was doing the actual fighting on the net, trolling quotation mark, because she's making up a lie and then trying to make people believe that is the truth to kill a ghost.
I don't know. With Bakemonogatari, it feels just like Araragi is just molesting the character of the arc.
Well, there's also that, but it's supposed to be focused around the ghosts, except it focuses around the ghosts that are like a bit too made up in my mind. Like, yes, this one is a bee because the name, like, links to a bee or something like that. I was like, what the hell? While over here, it's like, yes, there was something weird about this chick who threw a corpse to a swamp. I was like, wow, what? Who's asking? Is it like someone who saw her throwing? No, no, no. It was a god. The god did see her throw the corpse into the swamp, but the god was curious. I was like, uh... And there are more and more cases that are similar to that in length. There are also other cases, but so far, other than this one, which took like 5 books, 4 or 5 books, other cases usually took at most 2 books. And there's like one other case so far that I think was really amazing. I hope if they get the second season, that case shows up in the second season because it's an amazing case. I love it. I won't spoil it, just in case it gets a second season.
What does it involve?
Uh, you know how most murder mystery goes like uh, a murder happens, and then you need to figure out how the murder happens? In this case, the murderer, quotation mark, confesses he did a murder involving supernatural means, and he wants other people to believe he committed the murder. Except the other people he wants to believe he committed the murder don't know about the supernatural mean involved.
Oh, I guess you just feel guilty.
The guy was feeling guilty, so he wants other people to. So he wants to confess, but he can't just say that, like, yes, I killed him by stabbing a voodoo doll, sort of like that. Because the other people would be like, "Are you shitting me? Are you just like trying to make fun of the situation?" Except he wasn't. He was actually like doing it through a supernatural mean. But he wants to show other people that he did something bad, but he don't know how to get the other people to believe that he did something bad. So he asked Kotoko to make the other people believe that he did it.
Well, there is a simple explanation to that. Do
Sure.
it again.
He can't.
Well, crap.
But that whole thing goes around to become like a super weird situation. The most the most relevant thing out of the conclusion was, if you ask uh, if you want something done through an unusual mean, you'll get a very unusual result. That was one of the lines in the conclusion. But yeah, that's Inspector. If you like this kind of series, if you like this kind of mix of supernatural and mystery, I do think this is something very special and something you should keep looking forward to, or check the other media, because the manga, I think, is really well done as well. I'm still following the manga. I have the actual physical English language book up to book 10. I think it's that good. It hasn't finished, by the way. But yeah, that's it for this series. Hope to see you guys in another series. Bye.